Hello, 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 hello. Good evening to everybody. Can you hear me? Yeah. Anybody not attending previous class also, don't worry. Small concept I told yesterday. Oracle is a product from Oracle Corporation. What type of product? This one is database product. This database product stores about data permanently. But what type of data it will be storing means only structured collection of data, not a unstructured. Okay. That structured collection of data is available in a table format here. These type of table formats only data is available. If you want to operate about data in this Oracle database, then we are using which languages? SQL is a structured query language. And extension of the SQL that is called PL/SQL, procedural language extension for SQL, and a dynamic SQL. These three languages through we are operating a data in Oracle database. Up to that one we are discussing about yesterday class. Now check it out. Slowly observe it here. Now concentrate here. This 5 o'clock new batch only. Okay. Yeah. Old batch 4 o'clock ID they are giving. Now observe it here. Everyone knows SQL is a non-procedural language. That is insert, update, delete. Some commands are there. Slowly observe it here. Suppose screen observe it. This is a Oracle software. In a future, you are also installing a what? This software. Okay. In this Oracle database, here collection of tables are available. That is everyone knows. This is the way data is storing. Okay. Now, suppose here in this data, I want to operate. Suppose Hyderabad is a location is there. I want to change into where New York is a location means just I am typing a what some command. In a future, you are also good knowledge and aware these commands only. This is called SQL language. Whenever we are typing a what this SQL language automatically that is affected in a where in this database. And now check it out. Suppose here this table data, it will be changing. That is everyone knows. Okay, fine. Now where we are using this SQL language means 99% of the software application side, front-end application side also SQL. Compulsory. Mandatory nowadays. But unfortunately, PLSQL is another language is there. Why we are learning about PLSQL also today I will tell you. And also what type of jobs are available, I will tell you. Now check it out. Suppose so many application side in SQL. For example, anybody opening a what in a web application. Suppose here I am opening a what one website, for example. Observe it here. Just so many applications are there. Observe it here. www.onlinespa.com. For example, just I'm opening a what this website. For example, Now this is a website I'm opening. Whenever I am also, you are also end user or account holder, I am opening a what? My username and password through I'm connect to the server, for example. But unfortunately here, CAPTCHA is there. No? Yeah. Here you are entering the security purpose, this CAPTCHA you are entering, then only it will be connected to the where? Server. Observe it here. Now slowly observe it here. Again, more security purpose, everyone knows in registered mobile number, OTP is generated. Whatever OTP I'm received in my mobile, I'm entering. Then only I'm connected to the where? Server. Okay, now here, okay, I'm not changing a what profile password and all these things. Okay, that is later. Okay, just observe it here. Then connect to the where? Server. But these type of, observe it here, these type of one-time passwords, these type of CAPTCHA, how you are generated means SQL language is there. Observe it here. SQL is a language. That user name and password credentials also, it will be stored in a database that is also checking in a where? In a SQL language through. Suppose how, suppose I am implementing this project in a where, this banking project in a where Oracle SQL language means just I am writing a what? Some coding only. Observe, don't write it, just observe it here. DBMS underscore random is a package is there. In that one, don't write, just observe it here. Don't worry. These type of codings we are writing only in a OTP generation side. Observe it here. This coding you don't have an idea. Just observe it. This is SQL language. Here, observe it here. Random number OTP is generated. Okay, yeah, random. Once it will be generated means again it is never generated that number because one time password. No? Yeah. So now here this is the way. Again, I want to generate a what? A CAPTCHA means I am writing a what? You are also good programmer in a future. These type of codings you are writing only. Okay, observe it here. CAPTCHA. Here, observe here. CAPTCHA generated or not? Yes, here. Just here some characters. Okay, combination of anything that is CAPTCHA generated. Okay, fine. That's why so many applications are there in a way in your SQL language too. That's why always not only web application implementation side, so many areas side we are using a SQL language, structured query language. That is a non-procedure language. Select, update, delete, insert. These type of commands. Okay, fine. That is everyone knows. But unfortunately, observe it here. Concentrate here. So many fellows are non-technical persons. They have a doubt only. Murali sir, already SQL non-procedural language is there, very easiest language. Through this language, we are operating about a databases, relational databases. But why we are learning about PLSQL? That is required? Yes. Where we are using about PLSQL? Procedural language means little bit of coding is required. Same like a C, C++, Java languages, little bit of coding, not a difficult coding. Why we are learning about PLSQL? Where we are using means just some idea I'm giving only. Suppose, for example, everyone go to bank only, for example. Suppose this is a bank table is there, for example. Yes, observe it here. Screen observe it. This is a bank table is there. In this bank table means everyone knows so many related columns. You are familiar, account holder, account numbers are there. Again, suppose observe here, account number 1001, one bank only, SBI bank, for example. Murali, my name only. Balance, how much balance is there? 2000 rupees are there. Slowly observe here. Again, another account holder 1002 ABC 3000. Again, 1003 XYZ 1000. This is a one bank data is available. For example, in a database. Now check it out. Screen observe it here. Observe it here. Concentrate. Slowly observe it here. Easily understandable. Suppose today I am a account holder. My balance is how much? 2000 rupees are there. Simple. Suppose I want to withdraw some amount from the bank, for example. This is a SBI bank. Okay, for example, okay, in a bank only, SBI bank. Okay. I'm going to where ATM center, for example. Today I'm decided to withdraw some amount from the bank, but unfortunately I want to try to withdraw 5000 rupees. I'm not checking a balance. My balance is how much? 2000 rupees are there. Observe here. I'm going to where bank ATM machine, ATM center. I'm inserting a what ATM card. I'm not checking a what balance, but my balance is how much? 2000 rupees only there. But I mentally decided withdrawing a what? How much amount? 5000 rupees. Now I'm inserting ATM card. I'm entering a PIN number, anything also. Just I'm typing a what? Last only enter amount. It will be asking. Then I'm typing a what of 5000 rupees. Whenever I'm typing a what 5000 rupees, I'm getting a 5000 rupees. No, it will give a what? Okay, message. What is that message means? Insufficient funds. Why? Because my available balance is how much? 2000 rupees. But I try to withdraw more than that available balance. Then automatically it will display the what? In a error message. Okay, na? Yeah. But these messages are how it will be displayed. Yes, same like you only. Some software engineers writing a what PLSQL coding. Okay, they are writing a coding only. Yeah, anybody having idea? Java programmer stored procedures is a concept is there. In that stored procedure, they are writing a what some coding only. Okay, yeah. Whenever vocation of they are writing a what vocation of we are inserting a what ATM card, then that card number is reading and account number is reading anything also. Through that one you are also writing select into class through retrieve the what that account number based only that record details, and then only you are writing a coding if available balance is less than the where requested amount, then requested amount only. Now here then here you are writing a what some message dbms underscore output dot put underscore line only. Here insufficient funds some messages you are writing or not, otherwise raise underscore application underscore error through insufficient funds is a message you are writing. Don't worry, exception, so many things are there. Now, whatever you are writing a what that message, it will be displayed. Otherwise, else update, delete any commands you are writing means then this coding is executed internally. Then automatically it will display these messages. This coding is also called as PLSQL coding. Okay, procedural language extension for SQL. Why I am typing a what without any knowledge of the you also this coding means here if condition observe it here. Same like a C language, Java language, some procedural language means if, else, loop, variable, some concept is there, no? Same like those procedural language concepts, they're embedded in a where SQL language, that is called PLSQL language. That's why minimum stored procedure knowledge is required whenever you are working in a Java, .NET, Python, okay, front-end applications also. Again, you are a data analyst means suppose you are a tab you, quick you, these type of programmers, Power BI, these type of program SQL knowledge is enough. Okay, yeah. Now observe it here. Otherwise, you are a PLSQL developer today. What type of jobs are there? I will tell you. Then PLSQL also must only. Now check it out. Concentrate here again. Suppose so many fellows are Java developers asking, Murali sir, why we are learning about a minimum basics of the where PLSQL, that is stored procedure means reason is there. Most of the Java developers, most of the .NET developers, most of the PHP developers are implementing about web-based applications in a company side. Suppose one web-based applications roughly have an idea how it is working means you are also understandable. Oh, maybe in this area they are using a what a PLSQL. SQL is not sufficient. Then easily understandable. Now check it out. Screen observe it. One small application. Observe it here. Suppose daily you are also, I am also purchasing a what any item through the online shopping portal. That is either Flipkart or Amazon. So many fellows are nowadays through the online shopping portals only they are purchasing a what items. Okay, maybe offers purpose, otherwise maybe easy. Okay, anything, any reason side. Now check it out, e-commerce market. And now observe it here. Suppose today I'm interested to purchase a what one item through the where my mobile or okay my computer through I'm opening a what Amazon or Flipkart.com. Suppose observe it here. I'm opening a one web browser in my mobile or laptop only www.flipkart.com for example. Whenever I'm opening a what this web browser, everyone knows this web browser connect to the where? Connect to the where? Very good. Web server. Anybody have an idea? Web server. But unfortunately, Java, .NET, Python, these type of programmers are well-known persons in a web server. But web servers, what is the problem? Does not store large amount of data. There is a problem. That's why these web servers always connect to the where? Connect to the where? Database servers here. Here only you are placing a what? Developers, database developers. Observe it here. This is suppose for example, imagination, this is a Oracle database. In a relational database, Oracle database, I'm telling. Observe it here. This is a database server or Oracle database, for example. Now here web browser connect to the web server connect to the where? Database server. These are Oracle, SQL server, MySQL, any server also there. Okay, don't worry. Now, in this relational database, table format only data is storing. Okay, now slowly observe here, table format. Yesterday, I told no table format only. Now, for example, in these type of applications, one of the table I am telling only order master is a table. Okay, so many tables are there, just roughly. Some table is there, for example, don't worry. In this table here, suppose you are booking a what any item means order number is there. There is a primary key. Order name is there. Order date is there. Item name is there. So many columns are there. Price is there. Okay, so many columns are available. Don't worry. Okay, yeah. Now slowly observe it here. You are booking a what any item means that I order number is generated in a where in your parcel also that order ID is there. You are observing or not. Through that one you are tracking about that okay order also no, yeah, don't worry. Now check it out. Suppose I am a customer, I don't know these all the things. Observe it here. Whenever I am a customer, I am opening about web browser connect to the very web server connect to the very database server. But here in a database programmer, this one they are declaring as a order number is a primary key. Don't write it, just observe it here. Primary key. Primary key means duplicate data is not stored on the primary key, unique identification of the record. Okay, something is there. Don't worry. Suppose today I'm opening a what web browser, I'm booking a one item. Slowly observe it here. I'm booking a one item, for example. Whenever I'm booking a what one item, this web browser connect to the very web server connect to the database server. Here, automatically one number is generated. Order ID number is generated. Observe it here. Automatically one number is generated. Everyone knows. This item name, whatever booking item is there, that item name and price, okay, maybe discount, anything. Okay, so many details automatically storing here. Suppose another fellow also in a worldwide, so many okay customers are interested to purchase a what same item also. I am also purchasing, you are also purchasing same item also possible or not? Yes, okay. Suppose he is also opening a what here at www.flipkart.com, same website, a same item name they're booking. For example, okay. Whenever he is also booking a what, same item name means this web browser connect to the where web server connect to the where database server. Here same order number or different order number. Very good. Different order number is generated. Okay. Yeah. Same item name, same price or this different price. I don't know. So now here based on the discount or anything. So many reasons are there. Again, another customer also interested to open a what, a same website, and also is also interested to purchase a what, a same item. For example, www.flipkart.com, or he is opening, and also he is also booking a what, same item. Whenever same item is booking means here book also this web browser connect to the web server connect to the where location of your database server. Here same order number or different order number, okay. Yeah. Yes, here these observe it here. These primary key values are automatically generated. How these primary key values are automatically generated means auto increment is a concept is there. Auto increment is a concept is there. How they are implementing in a Oracle side this auto increment concept generating a primary key values means here PLSQL coding is required. Observe here. This coding you are writing only triggers and sequences. Some coding is required only. Yes, through that one, these all the occasion of your numbers automatically generated. Very, very important. In this case, compulsory PLSQL developers are required. PLSQL developers are required. That's why always not only SQL language, we must familiar what procedural language extension for SQL. Okay, yeah. Not only SQL language, we must familiar procedural language extension for SQL. Okay, fine. Okay, suppose for example, you are a latest programmer 2024. You are learning about this course, but what is the use of this course? Really, once you are learning about this course, you are applying for what type of jobs? That is important. This is a development course, not an administration course only. Observe it here. What type of jobs are available means, according to my experience, I will tell you so many things. So now check it out. Concentrate here. Slowly observe it here. Actually, what type of jobs are there once you are learning a Oracle course, especially means, observe it here. According to my experience, I am telling. Suppose who are passed out in a year 2023 or recently also 2024, maybe. Okay, yeah. Some fellows are passed out in 2024, computer students are. Those persons are interested to learn a what latest trending courses. Suppose Python, some fellows are learning. Some fellows are interested to learn a what Java. Some fellows are interested to learn a what PHP. Some fellows are interested to learn a what .NET. These type of languages they are interested because so many opportunities are there. A fresher level. Because most of these applications are, these software languages are used to implement a what? Web-based applications. Web browser, web server, database server, I am telling you, entire architecture, that's one. Roughly I am telling you, yes, yeah, those type of applications development is called web-based applications. Whenever web-based applications they are developing means 100%, they must familiar basic knowledge of the where SQL is required. Basic, compulsory basic. Minimum what is database? Queries, how you are writing a queries. Minimum basic joins and stored procedure knowledge is required. That's why these persons also learning a what? A basic SQL. PLSQL is procedure also required, don't worry. Now, again, some fellows are struggling for fastly getting a job. Okay, maybe in a industry, different languages are there. Huge industry only actually. In a tech industry. And now observe here, some fellows are afraid only to write a what coding in a software technology side. Those persons are not interested to learn a what, so now Python, Java, PHP, .NET, yeah, like this only. But they're interested to work in a where software. But how means, observe it here, those persons are struggling in a 2 years, 3 years, maybe they're unable to get a job. Okay, any reason maybe. Those persons, best way means, observe it here, 2 years, 3 years gap is there. Those persons are applying is a what? A PLSQL developer jobs are there. This is so many fellows are doesn't have an idea. Without any knowledge of the front end, PLSQL developer jobs are available. Those jobs in a Google, you are typing about PLSQL developer job, minimum 2 years, 3 years gap is there, then more calls are there. Okay, yeah. Year 2 plus 3 years gap is there, maybe. Okay, so now here 1 year also there, but less jobs only. Those persons are interested to learn what at this course only. Why? Because these persons are basic SQL language and also PLSQL knowledge is required. Okay, yeah. Minimum basic of the Unix commands, you have an idea means better, don't worry. Okay, PLSQL developer jobs. That's why once you are completing about this course, you are having a gap is there, you are not interested in a front-end language coding means, yes, PLSQL developer job, you are applying only, yes, you are getting a job very easy. Because here, so much of depth, we are telling only highly advanced in a PLSQL side. Again, another type of jobs only. What type of job means? Some fellows are, Murali sir, I am not good at what PLSQL. I am not interested in a front end, but I want easy job in a software. How can I? They're asking. A simple technique is there. What is that one? Nowadays, so many years onwards, data warehousing technologies are there. Data warehousing. In this data warehousing technology side, always source is there. Don't write it. Observe it here. Source, different database data is there. Flat file data, database data. We are extracting what this data into where staging area. This area only. And now staging area or data warehouse in a company side, software company side. The once data is there, huge amount of data is there here, then only they are generating a what reports. Okay, yeah. In this case only here, extraction the data from the where source and store that data into where in the staging area means ETL programmers are required. ETL, extraction, transformation and loading programmers are required. ETL tools, anybody learning means they're well settled in a software industry. Easy. That is a GUI, graphical user interface. Coding is not required. Minimum SQL knowledge is required, and also any ETL tool they are learning means they are getting a job. Otherwise, ETL tool you are facing a problem means minimum SQL language and also reporting tool you are learning also. Yes, easily you are getting a job. Nowadays, latest trending jobs are reporting tools are Power BI very easy now. There is SQL server related, but so many fellows are well settled, very easy getting a job in a olden days. Oracle related tab you how fastly getting a job. Okay, same thing here. That's why observe it here. That's why data warehousing technologies are plays a major important role in a software industry. So many fellows are working professionals are there, I think. And now here those persons, observe it here. Yes, suppose so many fellows are interested to settle a what? ETL developer, extraction, transformation, loading developer, they want to get a job. In that case, they are learning about only basic SQL. Everywhere basic SQL, advanced also not required. Basic SQL plus any ETL tool they are learning only. ETL tool they are learning. Okay, yeah. Any ETL tool. Suppose, okay, maybe some ETL tools, anybody having idea, working professionals are there, tell me. Informatica is a popular tool. This is a GUI tool you are learning means you are getting a job very easy. And now here again, talent is a tool is there, ETL tool. Okay, so many fellows are pressure level, they are recruiting what software companies, they are giving the training on the where these tools only because easy. Okay, talent is a tool. This is also popular ETL tool nowadays industry side. Informatica, talent tool, in a olden days, data stage. These type of tools, in a tools you are learning means you are working as a ETL developer. In a net only you are type it about ETL developer. In a worldwide jobs means so many things are there. So many vocation of your resumes you are observing means yes, whatever skill requirement is there. Okay, you have to read it means you are getting good knowledge. Now, again, another type of programmers in this data warehousing technology, very easiest job compared to ETL developer. Yes, always report programmer, report. report programmer, reporting developer, or report programmer. These persons also coding is not required to learn. So now here also basic SQL knowledge is enough. Basic. In a database SQL also basic SQL knowledge plus reporting tool they are learning only. Reporting tool. Maybe now here so many reporting tools are there. Anybody having idea? Yes, nowadays the latest one is a popular reporting tool is Power BI. Power BI, okay, so now if you're programmers, anybody interested means don't try to learn Oracle, better to learn SQL Server SQL, okay, yeah. And now because that is a Microsoft product only, okay, yeah. Now observe here Power BI tool. Otherwise, here Oracle related Tab View is a tool is there. Other one, okay, so Quick Queue is a tool is there. Otherwise, they are learning what BO is a tool. Otherwise, they are learning what OBA is a tool. So many tools are available. Okay, yeah. Quick Queue is a tool. These type of technology side, so many fellows are working. Just a basic SQL knowledge, they have an idea. In a reporting tool, they are learning. But unfortunately, why we are learning separately this SQL course in a Oracle or SQL or SQL Server means actually in a worldwide online courses, offline courses, you are learning about these tools. Programmers are not very good knowledge in a very database. That's a problem. That's why they are not telling about more clearly that SQL subqueries and all these things. But whenever you are learning this tool and you are attending an interview, but you are not failure in a tool side, but you are failure in a where query side. Interviewer asking, I want this requirement, I want that requirement, write a query. They're asking means they're unable to write a query. They're unable to write a query means maybe impression is not good. That's why maybe so many software programmers are not selected very fastly when they are learning the tools also because of drawback of the where SQL language queries they are unable to write. That is a problem. Because okay, separately you are learning means a good professional way you are okay practicing only those all the things. You are good at what SQL easily guarantee job because these tools you are learning means very easy. You are good at what vocation of that SQL query writing and all these things means they are only selecting off of the knowledge is there in a tools. Why? Because they are understandable. Basic SQL knowledge you are good means remaining easily understandable. Maybe within 1 day or 2 days you are struggling in a company side only based on the requirement you are understandable. They have an idea. The basic is very important actually. It will take a time of query writing and all these things means knowledge is required. These type of courses you are learning means that is the advantage. Next, suppose some fellows are asking, Murali sir, I don't want any coding, but I want software job. This report programmer also I am not interested. These tools also I am not interested. Maybe I am not interested in I am not taking a non-technical person, but I want a software job. That's all. They are asking so many fellows. Then those persons I am giving a suggestion, test away. Testing tools are there. Anybody have an idea? Yes, in a tech industry side, yes, compulsory testing tool programmers are required. Testing tool developers are required. Compulsory in a every software technology side also. In this case, these persons are not very good knowledge in a way vocation of here any programming skills. Just what is what they have an idea means enough. That's why these programmers also where their failure in an interview means always in this testing tool side they are telling about manual testing and one reporting tool there. Sorry, one okay, automation tool they are telling only. I think nowadays Selenium they are telling only okay in a lecturers in a worldwide automation tool. Popular tool, but olden days QTP is a tool is there in that course they are telling. But these persons are they are good at what QTP or Selenium, but unfortunately they are not good at what SQL. They are failure in interview. Minimum SQL knowledge database is required. Why? Because every software technology they are testing means compulsory they are interacting with the database. There is a problem. That's why here these persons also testing tools course anybody learning. Those persons also minimum basic SQL knowledge is required. Plus that manual and automation testing is what they are telling in their course only. Now here they are learning enough. Manual testing enough. Automation means maybe requirement is there. There is. Most of the company manual testers are required. This type of things are coding is not there, scenarios are there. Okay. So many fellows are theoretically they are interested, and scenarios they are interested, testing they are interested, then better to go for testing tools. Easy. Okay, now coding is not there. Again, another type of programmers, how they are learning what in a very basic SQL means SAS, SAS programmers are there. What is this SAS programmers means? Suppose you are a pharmacy student only. Okay, fine. B pharmacy, M pharmacy, your academic career side you are completed, but you are not interested in a way that pharmacy core subject side only. But basic knowledge you have an idea, but you are interested to work in a computer technology. In that one also computer side is there. Okay, jobs are there. In that one, SAS is a programming language you are learning that is related to where PLSQL. That's why minimum basic SQL and minimum basic PLSQL knowledge is there. That is called Oracle Clinical. Yes, easily you are well settled in a way SAS programmer. So many, okay, so now here, so, okay, pharmacy students are also well settled in a worldwide in a SAS programmer side. But they are good at what? SQL basic and PLSQL also required, because Oracle Clinical is there. In that one, stored procedure, cursor, exception, these type of things they are using on. Now again, another type of programmers are who are learning what this Oracle course means. Oracle apps, ERP is there. In a worldwide, so many programmers are working Oracle apps. That is a ERP. SAP ERP is there, no? Enterprise Resource Planning. Okay. Same like Oracle Apps 11i, Oracle Apps 11i ERP is there. Those ERP who are working means those persons are, yes, here are a basic SQL. Strong knowledge is required, strong PLSQL. Whatever in our course, I am telling only advanced, that is also required only. Why? Because these persons are good at what PLSQL means. Always they are handling anything also. They're not good at PLSQL. They are unable to write a what so much of coding only. Okay, because here coding is there. D2K developer 2000 is required. These all the things are required. That's why outside who are good at what PLSQL, SQL means they are recruiting a companies and they are providing the special training on the Oracle apps, and they are well trained. They are giving only in a way that the vocation of your GUI application. Again, next, another, this is a difficult job, little bit of, okay. Another one, another type of jobs means so many fellows are learning what at this course. Actually, cloud, Oracle cloud ERP is there. Anybody have an idea? Cloud side also so many jobs are there. Nobody knows actually. That is also ERP is there. This cloud ERP, so many fellows are interested. This is easy compared to Oracle apps and all these things, latest technology. Those persons also good at what? A basic SQL knowledge is enough. Again, another type of programmer, SAP ERP is there, no? SAP is there. In that one, SAP HANA programmers are there. Those programmers also wants to learn what a basic SQL knowledge is required. PLSQL doesn't know, also not a problem. Views is a concept is there that is regularly used in a where this HANA side. Those persons also interested to learn, okay, this one, not only this one. Anybody having idea? Nowadays, trending jobs only, data analysts. These data analysts are plays a major important role in a software industry. This is a new job technology. In that one, here, yes, basic SQL language is required, plus in that language only window functions are there, analytical functions are there. Those functions, they are good. Then they're handling what any type of reporting also. Window functions are there. Maybe anybody having idea? Rank, dense underscore rank, row underscore number, lag, lead, first value, last value, rows and range class, in the over class, partition by, order by, so rows and range classes they are using only. That much of technology is required. Data analysts are nowadays either SQL Server window functions, otherwise Oracle window functions, otherwise MySQL window functions. All the things are same. And now here again, some fellows are interested to work in a big data. Hadoop is there, no? So now here big data technology side, Hadoop, these type of technology, so many fellows are working only in a worldwide. In that case also, these type of programmers are required to know their basic SQL knowledge. Compulsory basic SQL knowledge is required. Not only this one, actually, who are applying a what, not a, okay, some development jobs, some fellows are interested to work in a where, yes, DBA, database administrator, suppose Oracle DBA, SQL Server DBA, MySQL DBA, these jobs are there. That is administration jobs, that is not our course only. So now database administrator jobs are there. That doesn't have any idea in a coding also not about. So now that is administrative jobs. Database administrator is a jobs are there. That is another course actually. Oracle DBA, SQL Server DBA like this. Database administrator jobs. These persons also basic SQL knowledge is enough. Basic SQL knowledge in their course only they are telling that SQL that is enough. Depth is not required. Okay, that's why these type of jobs purpose we are learning about nowadays SQL. That's why you are observing or not. Anywhere also, anywhere front end or back end jobs also, anywhere also basic SQL is common. Everywhere basic SQL language common. That's why some fellows are learning about Oracle SQL, some fellows are learning about SQL Server SQL, some fellows are learning about MySQL SQL, their own wish. But Oracle SQL we are learning means there is a more companies they are using. And also okay, Java. So now these type of programmer side where okay, that is very regularly they're using. Not only that one type of jobs means nowadays trending jobs. So what is that one means? Full stack developers, Java full stack developers, .NET full stack developers, Python full stack developers are there. No, these type of jobs are there in the last 4 or 5 years onwards. Those persons compulsory they are learning a what? Yes, backend in a database SQL. That is a what? A basic SQL plus PLSQL stored procedures knowledge is required. Stored procedure. Otherwise, TSQL stored procedure also their own wish. Okay, yeah. That's why full stack developers compulsory they are learning a what backend. There is no choice only. That's why these type of jobs we are applying once you are completed a what our course only. Here observe it here. Here web-based applications backend Oracle is required. 2 years, 3 years gap is there. The SQL PL SQL language they are good means they are applying a PL SQL developer jobs. ETL developers they want to apply in a where in a company side means here ETL tools in a tool they are learning basic SQL knowledge is required. A business analyst or data analyst reporting programmers they are available in a olden days. There is a basic SQL in a reporting tool they are learning only. ERP side strong PLSQL knowledge is required. Oracle cloud side SQL basic data science programmers, Hadoop programmers basic SQL knowledge is required. These type of just jobs are available once you are learning what this course. Okay, yeah. That's why anybody doesn't have an idea means just in a YouTube's only you are observe it. Okay, in a Oracle related jobs you have to type it means then automatically these details are available. Okay, yeah. Before we are okay, so now learning what this course, better to know these type of things because you are learning a course. Okay, fine, but what is the use also better to know. Suppose which technology you are settled, I don't know. So now here in that case, this course is really helpful or not, first decided. Okay, now see here. That is helpful means then only you are joining on. Otherwise, time waste, money waste, so much of things are. Okay, now, yeah. That's why you are only decided to learn what this course in our okay settlement side. This is helpful or not. You have to decide it only. Okay, now then only you are learning in a course. That is better. Okay, now. Your future is depends on your decisions either outside this one also technical side also anywhere also decision is very important. Okay, yeah. Up to this one is enough. This is a small demo class. Thank you for attending what this small demo class only. Tomorrow I will tell you remaining. Okay, yeah. Yes, Snowflake developers also. Okay, some fellows are telling only very good. Snowflake. Nowadays, data warehousing, olden days, that will be there, no? Tab view, PQ, sorry, okay. Informatica, these tools I'm telling you, no, same like So now cloud database is there. The cloud data warehousing technology is there. That is a Snowflake. That is also so many jobs are there. I forget to write that. Okay, yeah, very good. Databricks side also SQL language is there. Anywhere also just SQL is common. Okay, yeah. Okay, up to this one is enough. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow you are starting your regular sessions. Okay, 1 or 2 days after I'm telling you what these regular session. Actually, one fellow is asking, Murali sir, PLSQL in a parallel batch is there, but PLSQL morning 8 o'clock that is going on UTL file packages, I think. Manohar, yes, you are practicing what, how you are writing queries, all the things I will tell you. Don't worry. Okay, yeah. You are only writing the queries. Don't worry. So much of syllabus is there. Yesterday I'm showing you. Yeah. You have to check it out, those PDFs and all these things. In a net only, Murali's or PDF, you have to type it Oracle PDF. Yes, that will be there in a olden days classes. You have to check it out. Not a problem. You are able to write a queries or not, check it out. Okay, now thank you so much for attending this class only, this demo class. These are demo classes, just idea purpose. I'm telling you some stories only. Regular sessions within 1 or 2 days side, we are starting. Okay, now slowly because first time. No? Tomorrow I will tell you remaining. Thank you. Tomorrow continue, same time.